Hi, my name is Sean Lawrence, and today I have come to my friend Carla's house, and together we would like to talk to you about our experiences having stem cell treatment with Swiss Medica to help us with our multiple sclerosis diagnosis.
My name is Carla Wallace-Clark. Like Sean, I'm an MS sufferer. You might hear Oscar in the background, our new puppy, which we've had since January after my stem cell therapy treatment. Back in December, we couldn't even entertain the fact of having a puppy, and now we're enjoying him.
When I found myself looking for a clinic that could offer me this treatment with the stem cells, I soon found that there was absolutely nowhere in the UK, there was nothing that would help me. So I found myself looking abroad. There are many countries offering stem cells with varying prices and slightly different procedures. The one that I opted for was with Swiss Medica. I've always thought of Switzerland as being very much ahead of the times with medical practices, and I felt very comfortable and decided that was going to be for me.
Well, I was diagnosed back in 2015. Diagnosed in the April, and very quickly I went downhill. I was diagnosed with relapse remitting MS. Diagnosed in the April. By the August, I was bedridden. By the time we returned from our holiday, I was literally confined to my bed. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't take my children to school. I couldn't do any of the extracurricular activities with them. I couldn't cook for them. I couldn't look after them. I couldn't do any housework. I couldn't do anything. I was good for nothing. The MS nurses and my neurologist said that I wasn't ill enough to be prescribed disease-modifying drugs, and I just had to look after myself. We found this very hard to live with because MS has marred every aspect of my life, from my underwear, from the clothes that I wear, from the shoes that I had to wear, from the activities that I did, to the food that I ate. It marred absolutely every aspect of my life. So it was causing a lot of distress. In the April, a documentary came on the TV about stem cell therapy, and it was the only thing that gave a spark, that raised, gave it light at the end of the tunnel, and I thought we could do this. Through family members, we got to hear about Sean and Sean's experience, and after seeing that documentary, we set up a meeting for me to meet Sean, and from then on, it was almost plain sailing without the nervousness and the unknown going into the unknown, but it was always a light at the end of the tunnel.
So having decided to go with Swiss Medica, I then was advised by the consultants to go to their Moscow clinic, who are specialists in neurological diseases.
So once we met Sean and learned of his experiences, we realised that stem cell therapy was the only way forward for us.
So Carla, who would have believed that only 12 months ago we would have been sitting here today talking about the things that we have? Isn't it just amazing?
Sure, it's incredible. I'll be forever indebted to you, actually, because if it wasn't for your encouragement, I don't know where we'd be. I really don't know where we'd be. It's just been amazing. A dream come true. A real dream come true.
I think it's important for each of us to support each other, and for other people that have got the similar diseases. I think it's important to have that support, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And also to talk as well. It's important to talk. Sometimes talking is a therapy in itself, but it also reminds you of what was, what has been and what can be, and I am so excited.
And also that you're not alone in how you feel. I think sometimes you think that it's only ever happening to you, but it's actually relevant to a lot of people.
It really is. And I used to think that it was in my head, and so then I would try and do things and end up falling over because it wasn't in my head. It was actually real. This was really happening. You know, incidences, tripping over a piece of string, not making it to the loo in time, not being able to get out of bed and just getting out and collapsing on the floor. Just all these silly things that happen, and it's not just you. The amount of people that are suffering. Yeah. And suffering unnecessarily because there is something out there. There is. There is. And I still don't understand why they didn't think I could have disease-modifying drugs. But you know what? They did me a favour.
They did.
They did me a favour
definitely.
Because this is so much better. I don't know how long it will last for. We don't know. But at the moment, it is fantastic. I'm enjoying every day.
I think, as you will probably agree with me, to have a positive attitude is the way forward. When you have an off day, you have to rise above it, and you have to look to tomorrow and say, tomorrow I'm going to make this better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you're the same. I'm sure we're both very positive people, and that's why we're here, Carla.
Or just plain stubborn.
So Carla, how are things with you now?
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can do things that back in December I couldn't imagine. I mean, we're talking 2 months ago. I couldn't imagine. I'm walking Toby to school. We've got the new puppy, so I'm doing circuits in the garden. I have seen more of my garden this past fortnight, this past month, than I had in 2 years. I've seen bits that I've just not been able to get to because I couldn't make it. I've been able to walk up and down the drive. It's been incredible. We couldn't have entertained, a puppy back in December, and now I'm looking after a puppy, which is like looking after a newborn child. I'm swimming twice a week on top of that. I'm up to 22 lengths twice a week. December I was at 0. So that is fantastic. For me, that's my achievement. In the next month, I'm planning to include yoga on top of that. And also I'm going to be doing a walk for charity, 10,000 steps a day for cancer research. Wow. So that's me doing that. That's me being stubborn and not letting this MS get to me. I'm also looking forward to doing family walks up Bickerton Hill and pub lunches again, because it's not a problem on whether I'll make it round or whether I need a toilet stop halfway up the hill. It's just incredible. And then we've booked a family holiday because we didn't go on one last year because I just wasn't any good, but this year we're going sailing. Wow. So the last time we went sailing, I was below deck because I was wiped out. MS had knocked me for 6. This time I'm going to be sailing that boat. Wow. I am so excited. Life is exciting. Every day is a new day, and I'm just so appreciative. Sean, thank you again for giving me that kick up the backside to book that ticket and go.
Carla, it's been a pleasure. You've done it yourself.
Thank you. So what have you got planned for this year?
I'm hoping to go on holiday and just enjoy life. Just enjoy life. What about you?
Well, as I said, we've got the new puppy, so daily walks. I've started swimming. Next month I plan to do yoga. I'm also doing yoga, yes. Wow. I'm going to do a charity walk, 10,000 steps a day for cancer research. I'm planning on doing that.
Well done.
I'm looking forward to going on a family walk up Bickerton Hill, which is close by. Yeah. We've booked a family holiday. We're going sailing.
Wow.
So, because the last time we went sailing, I was below deck because I was just wiped out. But this time, I'm going to be sailing that boat.
You're going to be operating that boat.
Yes. So I'm really excited. I'm enjoying each day. And yes, you do get off days.
Yeah.
You do get off days. Yeah. You take it on the chin and think tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be back up there again.
I'm going to make a difference.
Yeah, back up there again. It's excited. I just feel excited about life.
And I am too.
It's brilliant. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.